Hello. It is May 12th, 2024, and it's Mother's Day. I randomly opened it on this page. Lately at night, I've just been randomly opening it on pages, and it came up on this page in this book that I haven't even started reading yet. But I just randomly open it on pages when I do my nightly rants. Ever since yesterday, I did my first one, and I think it opened up on the Goldilocks page. Now it opens up on the Mars, the red planet beckons. Okay, so shout out to Mars. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, something really weird is going on. It's really interesting. How are people able to make so much money off of everything I'm saying, unless I'm making money off of everything I say too? What is really going on? What is happening? What is really going on for real? The questions. Oh my god, the questions. What's really happening? There are questions. There are so many questions. There are innumerable questions. The questions are endless. I have more than so many numbers. I have more than so many number amounts of questions. What is really happening and what is really going on? Somebody let me in. For real. Is anyone gonna let me in? What's really happening? Who is behind it? What's going on? Am I on the Truman Show? Am I, on the knockoff version of the Truman Show? Like, you know, the knockoff version of Velveeta cheese. Do they have a knockoff version of Velveeta cheese? I don't know. I just know that they have Kraft and they have Velveeta. And I don't think Kraft owns Velveeta, and I don't think Velveeta owns Kraft, but I could be wrong. But really, what is really going on? Somebody let me know. I'm at 1 minute and 44 seconds, but I'm just trying to figure out what's happening. I have so many questions about what's happening lately. How are these people all making money off of everything that I say, unless I'm making money off of what I say? What's really happening? How are people able to know everything I'm saying? What's really happening? The questions are real. The questions are real. What's happening is unreal. But I guess I could say it's definitely realistic. How is everyone else in on it? Who all is in on it? What about me? Am I gonna be in on it? The joke's not on me, though, because I come out on top always in the end. But what's happening at this moment, I guess it truly doesn't even matter what's happening at this moment. I guess Mars is being colonized. I don't know. That's why the Mars page opened up on chapter 8 when I just randomly opened this book, and now it's 10:13 p.m. I don't know what's going on. People are doing some weird shit. They're copying everything I do. How do they copy everything I do unless they see my videos? Is YouTube putting more views on my videos than they're showing me? What's really going on? How can people copy what I do unless they're watching my videos? How can they copy what I say? How can they copy all of the stuff that I do and say unless they're watching my videos? I'm not trying to get caught up in confusion. I don't need to be caught up in confusion. I'm staying away from confusion. I'm staying away from conflict and confusion. I don't need conflict. Conflict and confusion, stay away from here. So what's really going on? The questions that I have, what is really going on? Is there a joke? The joke's not on me. It may currently be, but I do know that, all things pass with time. So, but, really, I'm just wondering, what is really happening and what's really going on? How can people just have access to everything I'm saying and doing? What is really happening? Is somebody trying to play a trick on me? What is really happening? I just have so many questions. I shouldn't let it get to me that much, because I know that we're living in this digital reality. Religion? What's a ligging? Okay, I just said ligging. That's not a word. Ligging. Gotta make sure I don't do it again, right? I hope not. I hope that makes sure that I never make that sound again unless a word's coming out of my mouth. Okay, well, with that said, yeah, I have nearly no filter anymore, and, I just say what I feel. I just say what flows off of my tongue. And, what is really happening for real? What's really going on? I guess I only know what I'm supposed to know, and the people that know what they know, they're supposed to know it at the time that they know it, and whenever it's time for me to know what I'm supposed to know, I'll know it. What is really happening, though? I need to know. I have questions. I do have questions. What is really going on? It's I'm in some type of digital reality Like, why is it like a digital reality? I know I'm not crazy. They're trying to make it seem like something that it's not possibly, but I'm definitely not crazy. So like, what is going on? Yeah, really, I have so many questions though. Like, the questions are unreal. Like, the amount of questions that I have, I just wonder, like, how is this happening? How are people copying me and the things that I say in my videos and the things that I say if they didn't view my videos? Unless they view my videos, how are they viewing my videos? How are they having access to the things that I'm saying? Like, what's really happening? What is really going on? What is really going on? Somebody let me in. Somebody tell me what is really happening. Um, I just, I'm in some type of digital world. I'm in some type of digital reality. Like, what is happening for real? The questions just run through my mind. Like, can I even imagine what's happening? Like, how can I even imagine what's happening? Like, I have to have some type of basis. Like, what is happening? Like, the questions that are going through my mind are just very interesting. And, you know, I just feel like the joke isn't on me. It may have been, but the last laugh is mine. So, yeah, people may have been laughing. I don't know what they were laughing at. I have to find out what they were laughing at. Like, what is the laughing about? Like, somebody let me in. Like, really, what is going on? How are people viewing my videos? Like, unless they're actually viewing it from my YouTube channel. Like, how is that possible? Like, what's going on? Like, what is really happening? Like, these are the questions I have. Like, what is really happening? Like, for real, like, what is really happening? Like, what is really going on? Like, for real. Like, how can people copy the things that I say unless they have access to the videos that I make? And how can they have access to the videos that I make unless I post them on social media or online or something? Like, somebody tell me what's really going on. Like, the questions that I have need to be answered. I mean, I guess they'll be answered when the time is right, but I'm just sitting here pondering and wondering, like, what is really going on? Like, what is really going on? Somebody let me know. I would like to know what is really going on and, like, what is behind this? Who is behind it? What is the meaning of it? Why is it happening? Like, what is really going on? What did I do? What did I do? Like, did I click on something I wasn't supposed to? Like, what did I do? I have to figure out, like, what I did. Like, what is really going on? Like, I'm at 4 minutes and 19 seconds and I'm still trying to figure out what it is. Like, what in the heck? Like, oh my god. Okay, so what is really going on though? What is really going on? Like, I'm I'm not going to start freaking out beyond what's happening right now. Like, this is the furthest freak out it's gonna get. Like, but what is really going on though? Like, I'm sitting here figuring this out on my own. Like, get how could someone copy everything you say and everything that you do unless they have access to the videos that you make or access to your phone and, like, your phone permissions and enablement, or having permissions to enable your video camera and your microphone and your picture camera and your files in your phone? Like, what is really going on? Like, how could everybody on the outside be aware of it? Like, I have to be aware of it too if something's happening, right? Like, what is really going on? Like, the questions that I have in my mind are just questions that make me think, like, what is really going on? Like, what is really going on? So, yeah, I did say I'm here for entertainment purposes, but what is really going on? Like, I do love entertainment. Like, I am here to make videos for entertainment. But, what is really going on? Like, the questions that I have, the questions that arise, the questions that I feel, the questions of my life. Like, what is really going on? Like, I'm at 5 minutes and 58 seconds, and that's short of 6 minutes by 2 seconds, and now it's over 6 minutes. Like, it passed Zix. What's a Zix? Oh, Zix. Okay, yeah, so it passed 600. So, what is really going on? I'm trying my best well, I'm not trying my best, but I'm sitting here just keeping my composure, keeping cool, staying calm and level-headed, like just wondering what is really going on. Like, the questions that I have are valid, and I'm just wondering. I'm sleepy now, and I'm just thinking, like, how is it possible? Like, who's responsible for it? How is it happening? What did I do to make it happen? Like, did I click something? I'm just here, sitting here, like, wondering. And the questions that I have, I'm sitting here expecting them to be answered. Like, is anybody answering my questions? Like, how, what, when, where, and why? For real. Like, why, what, when, where, and how? Like, how? How? How is anybody able to take the things that I say and have that information unless they watch my videos? And some of my videos I never even posted, so how is this even possible? Some of my videos I never ever posted online or to social media. Like, did I do something? Like, these people are doing something illegal, obviously. Maybe those people doing illegal things towards me are going to jail. Like, what are they doing? Like, I'm still sitting here and I'm just questioning so much. Like, what is really happening? Like, really, what is really happening? So I have so many questions, and I know the answers are coming to me that I'm supposed to have, but it's just so interesting. Like, what is really going on, and how did this happen? Okay, thank you for watching Shares of a Lifetime Daily. Thank you for making this one of the most viewed YouTube channels in YouTube history. Keep the views rolling in by watching more of our YouTube videos. So thank you for that. And my nose is itching. It's 10:24 p.m. now, and what is really happening? Like, how do people have any type of information about me or something? Like, what is really happening? Like, who is responsible? Whoever's responsible, make yourself known. I would like to know who you are, who is responsible for this. Is it YouTube? Is it a different organization? Is it another app? Is it Samsung? What is it? Is it Microsoft? Like, who is responsible for this? Like, let yourself be known. I'd like to know who is responsible. Okay, like, really, if you're gonna do something, like, at least just speak your truth and just say who is responsible for this. Like, so I guess these are the extras, since I just kept talking after I said I was going. But what is really going on? Like, the questions that I have are just so interesting. Like, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. It's so wild. Like, what is really going on? How are people taking the things that I say and profiting from them, or just copying the things that I say and also profiting from them? Like, everyone's profiting from the things that I say. How are people able to profit from the things that I say? How are people able to make a profit from the things that I say? Like, what is really going on? If other people are making a profit from the things that I say, I have to be making a profit from the things that I say too. Like, what is really going on? Like, the questions are real. The questions are so real. Somebody please let me know what is really going on. What is really going on? Like, for real. I give you 1,000,000 hugs and kisses, but probably just 1,000,000 hugs, scratch the kisses, depending on who you are. You may get lucky. But, like, what is really happening, though? Okay, so I've been talking so long. XOXOXO. Hugs and kisses and peace out. Good night. Sleep well. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Don't let the monsters attack you. Don't let the beast get to you. Don't let the ghosts come for you. Don't let the ghouls attack you. And stay away from those demons, Decepticons, the deceptive ones, and those low-level bottom feeders and bottom suckers. Do not let them suck the dry life out of you. Do not let them suck you dry. Do not let them blood suck you. Those blood suckers, they'll do whatever they can to lower you. And if you're a chosen one, you can't let that happen. You have to protect yourself, and you have to protect your energy from those low-level creatures. Okay, so yeah, peace out.